Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's 9:26:25.
Yes, it's CC time again. And today we will listen to 12 things that concerns poor CC. Let's start this very big dumpster fire.
Do you see how insects and, just everyday thing that's out there, reacts? They look like, they're just buzzing around, bumping into things.
Okay, insects looking around and bumping into things. Okay.
When people tell me that they see a curvature when they go on top of a mountain and they can see the curve of Earth, or when they're actually in a plane, they can see the curve of Earth, this concerns me.
Okay, you don't see the curvature with your bare eyes, but if you go up on a hill, you see further, and that's an effect of the curvature.
When people tell me that they see meteors come down and explode and hit Earth, when we've never recorded a single one, even though there's billions of cameras out there who have captured pretty much every single thing you could possibly imagine, down to a walrus having a baby, this concerns me.
Oh dear. Let's move on to the next thing.
When I hear people tell me that they feel like they're spinning. I'm like, what? You feel like you're spinning? Like, you really are out of your mind. You see, that's the funniest thing I heard. That was the other day's conversation with this guy. Who, by the way, is definitely an NPC. This concerns me.
No, you don't feel Earth rotation. I will try to explain so perhaps even CC understands. Let's measure how long it takes for this person to rotate one lap. One lap in 17.26. Earth does one lap in 86,400 seconds. So this carousel is 5,023 times faster than Earth. Would you feel it if you was on this carousel and it rotated one lap in 24 hours?
When people tell me they know the curvature of Earth and they give me some made-up equation, when we all know as flat earthers, and we've been taught this too, that 8 inches per mile squared. Oh, let's get into that too with Einstein's fake, bullshit quotation that he became so famous for, which makes absolutely no sense. E equals MC squared. That's bullshit. Nonsense. Math. Come on, guys.
Oh dear, did any one of you understand anything of this?
When people tell me that architects take into account that they, when they build a bridge, of the curvature of Earth, this concerns me.
CC's problem is the fact that he's too stupid to understand.
When people tell me that they see UFOs in space, this concerns me.
Have CC contacts with astronauts? Because who have told him that they have seen UFOs in space? I haven't seen any evidence for UFOs, but I believe that it can be life somewhere in the universe.
When people tell me that stars are not little lights in the sky, and they give me equations and mathematical bullshit, jumbo crap that they learned in school, and all they're doing is regurgitating stuff. I've never even bothered taking a camera or anything to look at these objects in the sky, which are just an amazing light show. This concerns me.
Do this fool believes that you can use an ordinary camera to determine the size of the stars? He don't understand the scale of the universe. He don't understand the distance to the stars.
When people tell me that nothing's made up, everything is true, and we go back and tell them one simple little fact like, how does a toilet work on the ISS? And they come back and they try to give me an explanation of nonsense of how this actually works with 8 people on this thing supposedly spinning around Earth, and they spend how much time do they spend? I think she spent one woman was 666 days up there. That's beautiful. I love those numbers. Or was it 333 days? I'm not really quite sure. It could have been one of the two. Who knows? But this concerns me.
Let's see how the toilet on ISS works.
Welcome to the toilet of the International Space Station. Let's say you're up here on ISS and you need to go to the restroom. You want to come to this cabin, and the first thing you want to do is grab this piece of equipment and turn this rotary switch 90 degrees to the open position. What that does is it turns on a fan, which creates a suction effect in this hose so that you can use this yellow element for your number 1. For number 2, the principle is actually exactly the same, suction. We have a solid waste container here, and on top of it is this seat. And the solid waste container is connected via this hose to the same fan, so that, again, the same suction effect allows you to do your number 2 in weightlessness.
When people tell me you can take a shower on the ISS without blowing up the whole electronical system, or brush your teeth with water spouting about with all these wires hanging out and electrical outlets here and electrical outlets there, and they accept this as reality, this concerns me.
Well, we can't take a normal shower because the water doesn't know how to find the drain. So we don't have a regular shower. What we do instead is, clean up with soapy water, and a wash towel of some type, a washcloth of some type. And let me just show you how that works. With the warm water, and this is already pre-mixed, where that's a little bit of the special soap in the water pouch. Then we add a little water to it. Get the wash towel wet. It's a little bit like camping, or taking a sponge bath, except it is warm water, and it feels good, and it gets you clean.
Back to the stars, of something else that concerns me is when people tell me that they're different sizes, when we all know that we can look at these stars and see that they're all the same size. This concerns me.
Oh dear, now CC is on repeat. This is the same nonsense as in number 8. Yes, this is all from the same video.
Everything concerns me at this point.
That's quite obvious.
It really is remarkable, I mean, the ancient civilizations of the architects that were out there that built these amazing buildings, and people buy this, they say, oh yeah, we built that when we were in horse and buggy and while we were sitting in a fucking log cabin with a fire and candles to illuminate our night. This concerns me, okay? That really does concern me.
And there was 12 things that concerns CC. What did he prove in this video? That he's a fool, that he don't understand the most basic things. Oh dear, this was so damn stupid. This was the end of the video, hope you liked it. I will be back soon. Have a nice day, bye.